Another tool that we've added to the oyster farming multi-tool app is one to help you with stock assessment. So there might be a number of reasons that you want to figure out how many oysters you have out on the farm, and that might be by a certain gear type, might be along a certain line, or maybe a cohort, a size grading that you've got. You put a bunch of oysters out there and you're not sure how many you've got. So here we've developed a tool that lets you do some of those calculations so that you could go collect a subset of those baskets or bags or cages, get a count for those individual units, and then multiply it up for that entire set of bags or cages. We have also allowed the possibility here that you might have a lot of small oysters in any of those units. And so maybe you just want to count subsets of each of those. You don't want to count all the oysters in a basket. You want to count how many are in a smaller sample. So the tool lets you do both those things. But let's take a look.
All right, so Sarah, we've got something like on this line, how many small sort? 25, and then how many medium sort do we have?
It was like
6, okay. All right, so the process here is you're going to just try to grab 2 at random from the small sort and 2 from the medium. All right. All right, got it.
Okay, and in this example, we're now going to enter that information into the app. So in the stock assessment, after we name this, we then go ahead and say that there were, in this case, there were 25 bags in that size range that we're trying to get the number for. And then we just took 2 bags for this, and so we enter that in. And then our count in the bag 1 was 317 animals. And then in our second one, we had 288. And when we save that, it wants to check, and then we move forward and we say, all right, that lets us know that the best estimate of how many animals there were in those 25 bags is somewhere around 7,562. Also, it lets us then, with 95% confidence, lets us know that that could be anywhere between 6,852 and 8,273 live oysters. Just as a point, of course, if you want to improve that estimate, then you can take more samples, and that should help reduce that variation generally. We hope that tool and the others are useful to you in your oyster farming operation.